Welcome back to baseball. We're going to continue our top 10 worst PR disasters from the Wilpon era. This one's about Carlos Beltran.
Yes, number 2 is about Carlos Beltran, and we're going to talk about his injury in 2010 that led to the tensions with the front office. We're going to talk about them finally bringing him back as a manager, and then, of course, we're going to talk about how quickly that all got swept away.
And first off, the injuries is what started it all. Now, he wanted to go to the doctor, right? And he wanted to get surgery. And the Mets put the kibosh on that. They were like, no, Carlos, no, we don't want you getting surgery. He did what he wanted to do. This caused a whole lot of attention.
Yeah, let's be clear. The Mets want him to get opinion after opinion after opinion. It's already January at this point. He wants to get healthy so he can get back on the field. So he goes to his own doctor. He gets the surgery done like you should. Of course, the Mets are not happy about that. But then again, they're just not happy when anyone listens to them.
Right. But Carlos Beltran then comes back as a manager. You said finally, now the fans that, got on Carlos Beltran because of the way that things ended in 2006 NLCS when he got caught with that curveball right down the middle. But it looked down the middle, but it was a nasty curveball. Never forgave him for that.
They never did. And this was finally his chance to really redeem himself in the fans' eyes. He'd have a chance to bring this team to a championship. He's got a great baseball mind. I think he would have been a hell of a coach.
First Latino manager in New York. Super excited about that. Huge honor for Carlos Beltran. It was his lifelong dream, Ryan. And we had a love affair for him at the time. Woke up the next day, and he was gone. What happened, Ryan?
It really was that quick because, of course, through no fault of their own, the Astros had their cheating scandal in 2017. Beltran was named as a big part of that. Whether he was or not, who really knows? But he was apparently the ringleader, according to them. And even though no players got any kind of discipline from that, he was in the unfortunate position of now being a manager, giant market of New York. So, of course, there's just too many questions. The Mets didn't want to deal with it. They got rid of him real fast.
I mean, they outed him pretty quick. It looked like everyone just blamed him in there. They were referring to him as the Godfather and that he liked being called the Godfather. But it was just a whole mess. Anyway, look, here's the Mets organization who just can't get anything right. They get their manager. They try to do right by Beltran. Beltran tries to do right by the New York fans and explodes in their face for something that they didn't even do. The Mets didn't cheat here. They're not the ones, hitting on that trash can like that. They're not doing that. But Carlos Beltran apparently was the godfather of us all.
I mean, they may not have cheated, but the Mets had to know about this. They had to know it was under investigation. They had to know he was a big part of that investigation. And did they not think this was going to be an issue? Did they think it was just going to all just magically just puff of smoke in the air and go away?
Well, he went away because then Luis Rojas had to take over almost last minute and now is given another chance going into 2021. So that's number 2 for you, Carlos Beltran. I'm Steve. This is Ryan. We're Baseball, and we're out.
Baseball out.